Brad Pitt is one of those actors who have been fortunate enough to rake in some of the best roles consecutively ever since he came on the scene in the late 80s. He's also been lucky enough to navigate between the blockbuster and indie movie worlds, has taken Oscar-worthy performances, and indulged himself in some hilarious cameos too. Between his work as an actor and a producer, Pitt earns a minimum of $20 million per movie, and his net worth is estimated to be around $300 million. Pitt was born on December 18, 1963, in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Brad and his two younger siblings were raised in Springfield, Missouri. He attended the University of Missouri, where he majored in journalism with a focus on advertising. At some point in college, he caught the acting bug and had the idea to move to Los Angeles. Just like that, he up and left school 2 weeks short of completing his degree and moved to California. After various guest appearances in minor roles, Pitt gained notoriety for his supporting role in Thelma and Louise, before going on to star in the Academy Award-winning 1992 film A River Runs Through It. He received tremendous praise for his performance in the highly successful 1995 crime drama Seven, which grossed $327 million worldwide. Pitt received a Golden Globe Award as well as an Academy Award nomination for his next film, 12 Monkeys. Brad was previously married to actress Jennifer Aniston. The two tied the knot in 2000 and divorced in 2005. There have always been rumors that they broke up after he began an affair with his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star Angelina Jolie. After being in a relationship for nearly a decade, Brad and Angelina married in 2014. They separated in 2016 and were officially divorced 3 years later. Pitt and Jolie have 6 children together, a mix of adopted and conceived. After Jolie gave birth to their daughter Shiloh, the couple sold the North American photo rights to People magazine for $4.1 million and the British rights to Hello for $3.5 million, for a total payday of $7.6 million. After giving birth to their twins Knox and Vivian, they again sold the rights to People and Hello for a total of $15 million. That still stands as the record for most expensive celebrity photographs of all time. Pitt has been actively involved with a number of humanitarian causes throughout his career. He has donated generously to the One Campaign, Make It Right Foundation, the Global Humanitarian Aid Fund, and the Jolie Pitt Foundation, which he co-founded with his partner. In 2010, Pitt and Jolie donated $1 million to Doctors Without Borders in the wake of the Haiti earthquake. Through the Jolie Pitt Foundation, the couple donated tens of millions of dollars to charity. Through the Make It Right Foundation, he built 150 affordable homes in New Orleans' 9th Ward in response to Hurricane Katrina. Pitt owns many houses, but his home base has always been in LA. His home is located in Los Feliz and was purchased by the star in 1994. He snagged the house from Elvira actress Cassandra Peterson for a seemingly modest $1.7 million. The 5,338 square foot compound features a giant main house and at least 4 smaller properties that have been added over the years. Pitt's main house reportedly has 6 beds and 7 baths, while a larger outdoor swimming pool and a private tennis pavilion also sit on the property. Pitt once shared this home with Angelina and their children, and he has been known to purchase nearby land to accommodate his expanding brood. Aerial snapshots of the property show the massive primary residence, a separate house that's used as living space for the nannies, a 2-bedroom cottage, another guest house, and a skate park that was built for the kids. An abundance of palm trees and greenery surround the lot to complete the picturesque surroundings of the area. Pitt also owns a contemporary retreat in the Hollywood Hills, and he had a hand in designing his custom home. The property is modern meets minimalist with clean lines, open spaces, and zen-like atmosphere. The walls and floors were built with mica stone and were complemented with pine flooring on the inside and outside of the house. Hidden shelves and niches are built into many of the walls with the intention of keeping each room free of clutter. Incredible wood beams and skylights line the ceiling along the bathroom, right over the enclosed glass shower. It looks more like a bachelor pad than a home fit for a big family. The French estate, also known as Chateau Merval, was leased by both Pitt and his former wife Angelina back in 2008, before finally buying it in 2011. They even got married on the property's on-site chapel in 2014. When the pair split up, there was a major battle over who would get to keep the chateau in the divorce. They ended up sharing it. The Provence property features 40 rooms that include a brand new gym, a spa, a sprawling wine cellar, and a recording studio that's been used by bands like Pink Floyd. Indoor and outdoor pools, a home theater, and a game room are extra amenities that are surely appreciated by Brad and Angelina's many children. The 1,200 acres of land surrounding this spectacular property consist of a myriad of luxuries such as pine forests, olive groves, a private lake, multiple fountains, and a moat. Picture-perfect landscaping, various 17th century structures, and the addition of a helicopter pad make this place worthy of royalty. The pair purchased their New Orleans French Quarter in 2007 for $3.5 million, but after their divorce, they were able to make a nice profit of $1.4 million after selling it for $4.9 million. The three-story property was constructed in the 1830s and features a traditional brick exterior and a whimsical front balcony that overlooks the historic city. Pitt's property packs a powerful punch, with a 5,920 square foot lot and a 7,650 square feet of living space that includes 5 beds and 4 baths. Other highlights of the estate include an additional guest house with a 2-car garage. When it comes to interior design, it's all about the details. Venetian plastered walls, intricate marble mantels, and crowned moldings are just a few of the special touches that make this place memorable. An array of formal rooms, a spiral staircase, an updated kitchen, a convenient laundry room, and a quaint courtyard add some southern charm to this already alluring abode. From 2001 to 2006, Pitt and Aniston co-owned a breathtaking property in Beverly Hills. The one-time couple spent 3 years renovating this place to make it their ideal newlywed love nest, but unfortunately they only ended up living there for 2 years before parting ways. During the remodel, Pitt and Aniston splurged on heated marble floors, brand new screening room, and installed a bar with wood floors from a French chateau that dates back 200 years. The extensive additions also include a new tennis court, a guest house, and a dining room that seats 20 people. In all, the estate boasted 5 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and a pristine outdoor swimming pool. Brad's French Normandy revival-style residence was built in 1934 for actor Frederick March and his wife Florence Eldridge. With open airy spaces and ample natural light, the house is truly a diamond in the rough. The home sold in 2006 to a hedge fund executive, but it recently made its way back on the market in 2019. The asking price for Pitt's former home was a robust $56 million, which was later lowered to $49 million according to the listing by Susan Smith of Hilton Highland. It eventually sold for $44.5 million. Pitt, who spent most of his young adult life in Missouri, has long been rumored to have built a colossal mansion in the Ozarks, but we don't know for sure if the property truly belongs to him or not. The enormous estate, better known as Pensmore, began construction in 2011 and is considered one of the biggest residential homes in the country. The insanely lavish house boasts a whopping 72,000 square feet of living space and includes 13 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, and of course, amenities galore. The supposed vacation home of Brad Pitt was built in an extremely rural area in between Springfield and Branson. The thickly wooded plot of land and long drive away from civilization would provide ample privacy to anyone who chooses to live here. Perhaps A-list celebrities like Brad Pitt and his then-wife Angelina Jolie thought it would be the perfect spot to escape the limelight. If Pitt wanted to keep his Ozarks house a secret, he probably shouldn't have built something that was bigger than the White House and expected to just fly under the radar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the part you've been waiting for. How could Brad Pitt afford all of his properties? In 1991, Brad earned just $6,000 for his part in Thelma and Louise. Just 2 years later, he earned $500,000 for California. That's the same as just under $1 million after adjusting for inflation. 2 years after California, he earned a cool $4 million for Seven. The following year, he earned his first $10 million paycheck for Sleepers, and then earned another $10 million for 7 years in Tibet. By the late 1990s, his base film salary had increased to $17.5 million, which he earned for Meet Joe Black, Fight Club, Spy Game, and Troy. He earned $20 million for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and $20 million for most starring roles that he is not a producer. He cut his salary in half to appear in Tarantino movies Inglourious Basterds and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. In 2001, Brad accepted a lower base salary of $10 million in exchange for a percentage of back-end receipts when he co-starred in Ocean's 11. When it was all said and done, he ended up earning $30 million from the film. In November that same year, Pitt co-founded Plan B Entertainment with his wife at the time, Jennifer Aniston. Brad bought Jennifer out of the company upon their divorce. Plan B has produced dozens of successful films including Troy, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Departed, The Time Traveler's Wife, Eat, Pray, Love, Moneyball, World War Z, Kick-Ass, 12 Years a Slave, and Ad Astra. As a film producer, Pitt has earned untold additional millions, perhaps more than what he was earning during his career as an actor. For his role in the upcoming action thriller Bullet Train, Pitt earned $20 million. The Netflix movie is currently set to release in April of next year, and considering the talent both in front and behind the camera, it is likely to be a big hit, assuming COVID-19 doesn't cause any release date delays. That's all for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and also share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more lifestyle pieces, and make sure to turn on the notifications for future updates about your favorite super rich personalities.